Foreclosure Millionaire. When it first comes on, you will see the screen. You will hit start, and the first prompt is a no. Prompt hit no. You can always come back and watch this video later, but for training purposes today, we're just going to go to no. And again, start. Volume down. All right, this is level 1, wholesaler. This is the first level for everyone to practice that. If you see wholesaler right there, you're going to take your first finger, and you can't see it. Let's see, maybe you can't. Oh, yeah, you can. Take your first finger, hold down on the game, and you can slide these to these little circles. You can move them to the right, and it shows you all the levels you will be learning from me as one of my students. Okay, so again, we're going to go back to the wholesaler because that's our first one. But just simply, I'll teach you how to be a rehabber. I'm going to teach you how to be a landlord. I'm going to teach you how to buy notes, how to find a money partner to fund your deals, how to find a private lender to fund your deals, hard money lenders. We're going to do hedge funds, Airbnb, assisted living, and we're going to try to buy 11 doors, which could be an apartment, or it could just be 11 single doors. So here, we're going to hit the select button. And this is the game. This is the gameplay. What I want you to do is take your first finger, hold it down on a street, okay? Because if you touch anything else, it's probably going to activate the game. But just kind of take your first finger, and what you're going to do is pan around. Pan around. There's 6 different states in this game that you're going to be using, okay? 6 different states. The reason 6 different states is because I've invested in 6 different states. I've invested in California, Arizona, Nevada, Illinois, Florida, and New York. And this game is my life. This is what I've actually done in real life. And this is what I'm going to be training you guys to do. And you guys will be doing the same thing. So this is my business simulator. First thing you need to do to start the level is right up top, you're going to see a click here first. Click that because that is the coach in the game. You guys are going to be coached all the way through this game on how to do real estate. Okay, for level 1, again, I'm going to take you through it so that you know how to play it. From here on out, you will go to this coach. Now, to listen to the audio, basically what you do is you're going to hit the select button. Up's going to pop a female. It's going to be me teaching, but a female is going to be the coach and teaching you because I was told at one time that females make better teachers. Let's say, okay, let's try a female voice. Now, in order to take notes while the coach is teaching, you want to touch the coach and she'll stop talking. You touch her again, she stops or starts. And so you have to do this and start and stop because I don't have a fast forward. I don't have a rewind button on the audio. The next way you're going to learn is by PDF. And I noticed that my light is off and I probably should stand up so you guys can see me better. But it's hard to write and talk to you guys. I'll try to do it. Okay, I think it's a lot better. All right, so we got a PDF. If you were to hit the select button, that PDF will download to your smartphone or your device, okay? And then you have the video. I have a student of mine who is talking on a board and giving directions. So there's 3 ways to learn in this level 1, by audio, by PDF, by video. I'm gonna give you the instructions right now, and you're actually going to have it in the course also, but you have to learn the formulas. The formulas for you as a wholesaler. You guys are the wholesaler. I'll be the cash buyer, okay? You guys are the wholesaler. The wholesaler has a formula. It's ARV times 70% minus repairs minus your $5,000 flip fee. ARV, which is after repaired value, times 70% minus repairs equals your WMAO. That's the wholesale maximum allowable offer. Please write that down. Okay, so there's a house that you guys must always remember. We will always talk about this house. I love, when I say house, I love pointing to my little house here, right here, to show you guys. This house, no matter where it's at, anywhere in the world, is 150,000 ARV and it's 20,000 in repairs. It's 150 ARV, 20 repairs, okay? And the owners are going through a divorce. They're asking $89,000 for their house. And according to the formula that I taught you, the wholesale maximum allowable offer, oh, did I bring my phone? Give me a second here. I should have my other phone. I should have my calculator to be able to show this, guys, to you. I took my other phone in, and I don't want to take it out again. All right, so I'm going to do the math in my head, but I really would like to show you with my phone, but it's okay. So the ARV is 150 and the repairs is 20 on this house that you guys found. You found it in your state. You found it in another state. It's right next door to you. It doesn't matter where it's at, okay? And I know some of you don't have houses at 150, but I got to teach you the basics so you understand how to do the $1 million houses. So using the formula, I would take the 150,000 in my calculator. I'd multiply it by 70%. That would be $105,000, okay? Then I would minus the repairs, which is 20,000. That would be 85,000. Then I would subtract your 5,000 flip fee, which would be 80,000. So you guys should offer that owner $80,000 for the house that has 150 ARV and 20 in repairs. That's what I'm teaching you. That's what you should do, okay? Next, my formula. I'm the cash buyer. You guys are going to find this house, and what you're going to do is tie it up, put it under contract. You don't need any credit, you don't need any money, don't need a job, real estate license, or qualify for any banks. You're going to try to flip it to me because I have this stuff that you guys may not have. I have this cash, okay? So it's no different than going to the store buying a can of beans. The grocery store person gets the can of beans wholesale, they mark them up, and they sell them retail. That's the same thing we're doing with houses. It's called wholesaling. My formula is ARV times 70% minus repairs. After repair value times 70% minus repairs, okay? And my formula is called MAO, M-A-O, which means maximum allowable offer. Maximum allowable offer, okay? So what will I buy the house from you guys for using my formula? ARV times 70% minus repairs. Let's do the math. So $150,000 is the R. We multiply it by 70%, that equals $105,000. And then we minus the $20,000 for repairs, that equals $85,000. So I will pay $85,000 for this house, okay? The most I would spend. The most I spend is $85,000. So if you bring me a house and you got it under contract for $80,000, what's remaining would be your flip fee of $5,000. That's kind of like the framework we're going to use so that I can teach you how to make money. When you see a house, well, Terry, how do I make money from any house, no matter what house, on my block, around the block, anywhere in the world? That's the way we do it. Now, the coach in the game, we're going back to the coach. The coach is going to teach you basically what I just taught you, okay? Any three different ways. The first level, I always teach you myself. From here on out, as you practice the different levels, you have to go to the coach in the game. So again, listening to the audio, you touch the select button, the coach will come out talking, you touch it, she'll stop talking, take your notes, and then what you'll do is touch her again, she starts right up until you've got all your notes and you understand the game. You cannot play this game. You cannot learn from me, you guys, without listening to a coach because you don't know how I program this game. You can hit buttons all you want, but you're just getting lucky. So again, there's a PDF that will download and there's a video. Okay, so now what we want to do is hit the back button. Let's go into the game and start trying to buy some houses, learn how this is done. All right, I got to get my pen because I got to write the numbers down once I tell them to you guys, and I'll do the math. All right, so what I'm going to do, I want you guys to start with me. We'll start at the bottom in Arizona. And I'm going to take the house that's right at the bottom left-hand corner. I'm going to touch that house, and you have to wait a second. There's going to be a car coming around. It could be you guys coming to Arizona to try to find a house that a seller has called you on. Or you can call on the phone. So that little car riding around that says, I buy houses, guess what that is? That's right, that's you. You're trying to get into real estate. So I'm going to go ahead and touch it, and then I got to wait a second. You see the flashing car? That means you're on your way. As soon as you get there, a house is going to pop up. And it's 97,000 ARV and 32 in repairs. I have to write that down because I'm going to do the math in this game for you guys. 97,000 after repair value and 32,000 is the repairs. I'm going to take my first finger, put it right up under Arizona property number 2 and lift up. Okay. Every time you do the game, please look up under that box because I put information in there for you guys to be able to play that level. Next, I'm going to hit the click here first button above Arizona property number 2. And I'm only going to do this once because you guys will be able to do it from this point. This is the house that we're trying to flip. This is the house that you're going to make $5,000 on in the next 30 days. Okay, if you do your job correctly. I want you to put your first finger right in the center, right on that house, and go up toward the sky. Bam, you'll see this property. It needs exterior work. It needs roof, landscaping, exterior paint, window replacement, it needs flooring, interior paint, and you'll see that the grand total is $30,000. That's the way it's done in real life. You go look at a property, you have a contractor go out, they give you an estimate on this property, the repairs is $32,000. And you kind of see those pictures. See, I tried to make this so realistic that you guys would learn from me. You would go in the game, and then I could teach you. And then when you went out into the real world, you'd be really comfortable because I got you guys prepared. With some training systems, you would read and read and read and read and read, overload information. And then when you go out in the real world, you're like, So this game is my business simulator. It gets you right up there to the real world. So take your first finger, lift up again. Okay, what you're going to see there again is still some backyard needs some shrubbery work or a little landscaping. But you'll see a check. That's your check. That's your check. Your $5,000 if you do this deal correctly. Let's put our first finger right in the center again. Hold it down, lift up, and bam. What you'll see is the basis for how I created this game, my mentality. You know, when I went to the seminar, I learned this, you guys. I sat in the seat similar to how you're sitting and watching me. I was sitting there, and there was a person that said, hey, look, Terry. See, they always talk to me. When I go to seminars, they're talking to me personally as I go because I want to pay attention. They said, Terry, hey, look, if you got really good at real estate, you can have a nice house. Real estate will pay for you a house, Terry. It will pay for you an automobile, Terry, if you got really good. And I'm like, yes. I'm bouncing up and down because that's exactly what I needed. They'll send your kids to college. I wasn't able to pay for my daughter's college, but I was able to do something else. I bought her a condo later because at the time she was ready for college. I was broke, and it wasn't no joke. All right, I can go on vacations. I can have a boat. I bought a boat. I went on vacation. I put some money in the bank, just like they said. And I'm telling you guys right now, if you get it right, if you get real estate right, real estate will pay for your house, your car, your vacation, your kids' college education, your grandkids' college education. It'll pay for your vacation and it'll put some money in your bank. Oh, don't get me started, you guys. I'm ready to get started with the game now. So right in the corner, that little bird-looking thing in this box is the X out, which means we're going to close this out. Now I'm going to go buy some houses, you guys, okay? I'm going to show you how this is done. So again, the ARV is 97,000, repairs is 32,000. If you drop down toward the bottom, there's 3 questions. So I'm going to put my finger right in the middle of that black box, that black area. And the first question is, how much is your fee? Okay. The second question is, how much is your mail? Third question is, how much is your WMAO? I taught you guys those things. Now, in order to play the game, we're going to hit that calculator. So we got to answer the first question. I taught you guys your fee is always $5,000. If you put anything other than that in there, the game is going to give you a check mark. A red check mark means that you did it wrong. You got to go back to the calculator and do it again. So I guess I should show you how to do it wrong. No, we're going to do it right. Maybe I'll do it wrong on another one. Okay, I'm going to do 11 properties and demonstrate this game to you guys today. How much is your fee? Go ahead and touch that little calculator. Look what pops up. So I'm going to put the right answer. It's 5,000. And when you get your answer, you want to touch the off button. Do I want to use the answer as my answer, 5,000? I'm going to put yes. And now look to the left of that question. How much is your fee? $5,000. And guess what? I did that right, so I got a green check mark. Now my next question is, how much is Mayo? Remember, Mayo is the formula that the cash buyer used. That's me. I got to put my formula into there. So I'm going to hit the calculator. And the ARV is 97,000. So it's ARV times 70% minus repairs. So I'm going to multiply it by 70%. And then I got to minus the repairs, which are $32,000. My answer is $35,900. That's how much Terry Bontas will pay for this property. You found it, and it was a $97,000 ARV, a $32,000 in repairs. So I will buy this house from you for $35,900. Let's see if that's the right answer. I'm going to hit the off. Boom. Notice it's green. That means I answered it correct. Terry Bontas, the cash buyer, The max I'm going to pay is $35,900. Now, what do you got to buy it at so that you get a $5,000 fee? We got to use your formula, which is ARV times 70% minus repairs minus $5,000. So I'm going to go ahead and do the math. We take the 97,000 times 70%. We minus the 32,000. Now, here's where I'm going to make a mistake. I know I'm supposed to subtract 5,000. I'm not going to subtract anything. I'm just going to leave it that, and I'm going to show you guys how doing it wrong, what it looks like. So do I want to use that answer? Yes. Look at there, you guys. Look at that check mark. What is that telling you? You didn't use the right math. You're going to make a mistake. And if you did this in the real world, you would lose money, or your cash buyer would lose money. So this game preps you and gets you into the mode where you know what you're doing. That way, when you get out into the real world, you have less of a chance to make any mistakes, especially on your math. So let's go back. I got to go back to the calculator. I got to do the math again. 70% equals minus 32,000 for repairs equals. Then I'm going to subtract the 5,000 like I was supposed to the first time, equals 30,900. That's what you would offer the owner. You offer the owner the WMAO price. So again, let me just go through this. I'm going to do this once, and as you do the other 11 houses, I'm just going to fly through it. You found an owner that has a house. The ARV after repair value is $97,000. It needs $32,000 in repairs. What do you offer that owner so that you get a flip fee of $5,000 when you bring it to me? You want to offer that owner $30,900 for their property. Let's hit the off button. Bam. Now notice what happens. You give it a little time, and then the game, it goes back to the main screen. So if you look up there in the right-hand corner where my head is at, and my little picture is, that's your bank account. You got $5,000 in the bank account for doing that deal correct. There's 11 blue houses in this game that you guys are going to practice flipping for $5,000. So how much money do you think you guys have in that bank account if you got $5,000 per house and you did 11 houses? You got $55,000. You got $55,000 up there if you do it right. Now I got to move the game. I got to pan back to where we started in Arizona because it moved. But look at the house that we flipped. Notice it changed colors. Why? Because you've already done that, and the game is telling you, hey, go buy some more houses somewhere else. Go make some more money somewhere else. Find another motivated seller. Now let's do the same house next to it. And guys, I'm not going to explain a lot. I'm just going to move through this kind of fast so this doesn't be a 2-hour video, okay? So I'm going to touch the next house. Here you guys come, or you call on the phone in your automobile. That we buy houses, people. And so look at the ARV, 85,000 ARV, 9,500 in repairs. Now I'm ready to play the game. So I'm going to go in. I know my flip fee is $5,000. It's automatic. You got to get that ingrained in the brain. Bam. Now the next question is, how much is the mail? You got to remember these formulas. That's my formula that I buy at. Don't get it confused, else you put the wrong answer and it won't work for you. So 85,000 and 9,500 is the ARV repairs. So I go 85,000. I multiply it by 70% equals 59.5, and I want to minus the 8,500. 51,000 is what I'll pay. Let's make sure I'm right. Oh, I'm wrong. I made a mistake. I got to do it again. All right, so it's 85,000 times 70% equals, then I got to minus the 9,500. Okay, I used the wrong number. Now hit the off. Boom, I got the right answer. Let's keep it going. The next formula is your formula. Okay, I got to use the wholesale maximum allowable offer formula. So I take the 85,000, I multiply it by 70% equals, then I got to minus the 9,500 equals, then I got to subtract the 5,000 for your fee equals 45. Let's see if that's right. Boom, now we're rolling, you guys. I'm going to pick up the speed here. Game goes back. Now look at Arizona property. Whoops, got to exit out because I touched something I wasn't supposed to. Boom, look at the two properties that got that color. Let's move over to, let's go to Nevada. Boom, let's try that property. Somebody called me from Nevada. Hey, I can make an offer on them. No matter where I'm at in the world. 74,000 is the ARV, 6,800 is the repairs. Again, I know my fee. I'm so good with my fee, it's 5,000 off, yes. Next is how much is the mail. That's my formula. Again, I didn't write the numbers down, so I gotta get out of there. 74,000 and 6,800, so I got 74,000 times 70% equals minus 6,800 equals 45,000. Boom, there we go. I got my price that I would pay. Now let's figure out what you should pay for that property. And again, 74,000, 6,800. So I go 74,000 times 70% equals minus 6,800 equals. Then I do the minus for the flip fee equals, boom. There we go. I'm gonna have to start writing these numbers down. I got too much going on. Let's take this other property in Nevada. Okay. And we've got 109,000 and 11,000 this time. So 109,000 is the ARV, 11,000 is the repairs. Here we go. What's the flip fee, you guys? You know what it is. That's an easy one. $5,000. Ooh, 50. That ain't good. $5,000. Oh, yes. Very good. I got it right. Now we're doing mail again. Mail is mine. 109. And this is the way you do things. You'll talk it out. You hear yourself talking out loud like I am. Okay, we're going to minus 11,000 equals, and I got to hit off. Boom, I got that one right. Now we're going to the last one, the WMAO again, which is your formula, okay? So it's 109,000 times. See how you guys do repetition? You'll get really good at this. That's what this game is meant to do, is make you practice, and it will correct your math, not me, because I don't want to be on the phone listening to hear you do math. So I got 60,300 is what you guys will offer. Got it right again. You see, we're rolling now, you guys. You're getting this. Hey, look up there at the bank account. We got $20,000. Let's stay in. Oh, let's move out of Nevada. Now let's go to California. Let's go to California. Going to Cali. All right. So I hit that. Wait for the car to come around. The real estate investor. Boom. We got an ARV of 127. And we got 17.5 as the repairs. Okay. All right. So again, you know the flip fee. This is pretty easy to drive it in, you guys. And it'll be just like second nature once you start doing this more and more and more. So we have 127. I multiply that by 70% equals, and I minus the 17.5 equals 714. Boom, good. Now I got to do the wholesale mail. 127. You see how I'm starting to get the hang of the way this software works, and I'm starting to move a little bit faster, okay? 500 equals, I got to minus my 5,000. And that's exactly what you guys will do. This is like second nature once you've done this so many times. Boom, we're out of there. Let's go to the next property in California, okay? Here. House car comes around, and now we're at 89,000 for the ARV and 3,000 for repairs. So here we go. Again, the flip fee is 5,000. Oh, yes. And then I go into the mail, which is 89,000. I multiply by the 70% equals, and I minus the 3,000, which is repairs, equals 59.3. Boom, yes. All right, what is WMAO for a property that has an ARV of 89,000 and 3 pairs? Remember, WMA is yours. So 89,000 times 70% equals minus 3,000 equals 59.3 minus 5,000 equals 4.3. Bam, all right. Last property in California. Look at all the color changes, okay? Look at that. See how we're progressing through there? Just going right along, okay? Next, last house in Cali. Then we're getting out of here. We're going somewhere else to buy some property. And you can do all this from home, you guys. This can be done from the comfort of your own home once you become really good at this. Gonna take a little time, but I promise you, if you do what I tell you to do, you can do this virtually making money. Buying houses in any state in the United States. 5,000. That's my flip fee. All right, I got to do the Mayo. Mayo is 77,000 times 70% equals minus 8,000 equals 45.9. Boom, look at there. Now we got to answer the WMAO. See how easy this is getting? Once you start talking to yourself and thinking out loud and going through these formulas, it gets to be pretty easy. I can talk to you guys and I can do it because I've done it so many times. It's second nature. Boom, am I done? Oh yes, Terry, you're killing it. You're hot. This is some serious gaming, you guys. This kind of gaming I like to do. I don't understand the other gaming stuff. I don't get it. But man, you give me a game in real estate. This is similar to Monopoly, but real world investing right here. I'm teaching you how to do it real world. Monopoly was entertainment. Hey, I love it, but man, I need some education. I want to play a game that when I play it, I become so good. I improve my finances. I build a little wealth. So now we're over in Illinois. Illinois, let's hit a number there. Boom. Illinois. Yep, I've definitely done business in Illinois, okay? Next, you got 63,000. 63,000, and you got 6,000 in the repairs. Let's go to work, you guys. Boom. You already know what your flip fee is. That's boom, easy. All right, now we got to do the Mayo. 63, 70, minus 6,000 equals 38.1. Boom, got it, 38.1. Now I got to get the Mayo. Okay, it is 63,000. 70. And the next one, I'm not even going to talk out loud. I'm just going to do it and have you guys do it in your brain. Minus 5,000 equals 33.1. That's what you would offer the owner. Bam! Look at where we're hot. We're moving. We're grooving. All right, where are we? We're in Illinois. Let's look at that last one in Illinois. Then we're headed to New York, you guys. Again, I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to do it quietly in my brain. You guys should be saying it in your brain and watching me do it until you get to the time to practice on your own. So now we got 250,000. Oh, we're moving up. Okay, 250,000 arm. We got 25 in repairs. Bam. All right, now, hey, we got one more state. I missed the state, so we have to pan around. Oh, there's two more houses. They're in New York. Let's go to New York, New York, New York to do some real estate. Don't be scared, you guys. Don't be scared to go to New York. It works the same. All right. I'm writing the numbers down because that's why you guys don't see my head, because I glance at my notes to see what the numbers are since we've done so many. Bam, one more house, and watch the magic. Watch the magic after this next house, you guys. Look up there in the corner. Boy, look at the money I got. $50,000. This is the concept, you guys. This is not made up. This is what I've been doing for the last 20 years. And I've become so good at it. I thought, hey, you know what? I already know what everybody's got to learn. I already know the answers to these things. Why don't we use some technology to help my students become the best they can be? They can go out and make a lot of money, and then they can make a video with me, and we can put it up on YouTube and just blow up. I'm dreaming big, you guys, dreaming big, because I want you to be successful because you invested into me. I'm investing into you. Last house, there it is. Let's do it, and we're out of this level. So we got 375,000. Oh, we're moving up on the R, and 4,500 in repairs. Here we go. Let's do this. Now, before I hit the off, the last house, I want you to turn the volume up on your device if you have it, and you're going to hear this loud sound. You guys would not be able to hear because I got the headphones on. But as soon as I hit off, and yes, you hear this ching ching. That's that cashier sound. Look at that. You completed this level. You've made 55,000. It's telling you to go to the next level. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. I don't want to, but I think I'm going to have to. Okay. Taking you back to the original level now. Guys and girls, look. It's starting all over. The houses are blue again. You can't do it just one time and expect to be good. So what I want you to do, your assignment is to practice 3 times on this level. If it takes you an hour to do it once, okay, the next time you want to beat that, maybe do 50 minutes, okay? And then the third time, I want you to beat that time. Make it 45 minutes. Challenge yourself to become good. Some of you are great with math. You don't have to use the calculator. Yes, you do have to use a calculator, but if I did 100,000 times 70%, I can do that in my head. That's 70,000. And so I can cheat the game if my math is good. Challenge yourself that way if your math is good. If your math is not great, do it the way that I taught. In the end, you want to be able to look and say, okay, there's a house that's worth $150,000 and it needs 20 in repairs. What am I going to offer as a wholesaler? I'm going to offer 80,000. I don't have to do the math. I know, and I've done it in my brain. I just put 80,000 in the game. Challenge yourself that you become better. Okay. If you cheat the game, you're going to cheat yourself. Push yourself to excellence. All right. So I want to show you one more thing. In the bottom right-hand corner, you see a circle with some buildings inside of it. Circle with some buildings inside. That's your back button. I'm going to touch that button. And what it's going to do, it'll take me back to the main page. So let's say one day I'm practicing in level 8. Don't do it until I give you instructions because there's a lot to learn, you guys. If I'm in level 8 and I decide I wanted to go back to level 1, that's what I do. I hit that little button with the houses in that circle, or sorry, the buildings in that circle, and that takes me back to the select screen. Okay? All right. Again, one last thing I want to do for you guys is this. When you have time, touch everything in this game, every eye, every single thing you can, because this game is loaded with great information. I want to see if I can do this. That arrow that's flashing to the left there, boom. If you hit that, it's going to take you into a virtual world. There's a Rolls Royce in there on the showroom floor that you guys get the tour of. What am I thinking? I'm thinking, man, you guys make so much money, you decide to buy a Rolls Royce one day. You're going into the showroom floor to buy a Rolls Royce. Is that dreaming big or what? There's a private yacht. There's a private jet. There's a $250 million house in California, in Cali, in this. That's that little pink building. If you touch that, okay, you'll see a $250 million house tour. Y'all get to see what we look at here in California. Now, y'all said that's crazy, man. That's crazy, crazy. The more zeros on these houses, the more zeros for your bank account. Is that crazy? No, that's real. That's real, you guys. All right, then you're going to see old Raggedy Junker. Have fun. Touch everything. You can't break it. There's banks. There's real estate offices. There's orange houses. There's everything. Just touch it, touch it, touch it. All right. So, you guys, that's level 1 wholesaler. I hope you guys have really got this. If not, go back, practice it and practice it and practice it, because I'm going to see you on the next lesson, and I'm expecting you to have this. What else I want you to do? I want you to go back and remember that story. Remember the story about the house, okay? I call it the pitch. Whenever I ask you to pitch me, I want you to tell me the deal that you found. Remember, 150R, 20 in repairs. Owners are going through a divorce. They're separating, never to come back again. She's going north. He's going south. And if you don't do anything to this house, it's going to go to foreclosure. So they're going through a divorce. They're asking $89,000 because you use the WMAO formula. You offered $80,000 and the owner accepted. What happens then? You're going to say, hey, look, I got to find a cash buyer. Okay? You offered 80, right? And the owner accepted. So guess what you got to do next? We'll get on the phone. Hey, Terry, guess what? I found a property. Okay, tell me about it. Hey, Terry, this house has 150,000 ARV. It needs 20 in repairs. Owners are going through a divorce, Terry. It's ugly. They don't love each other anymore. COVID caused it. I get it. I understand. Okay. How are we going to help them? Well, they were asking $89,000. I offered $80,000. And Terry, what I want to do is I want to flip this house to you, Terry, for $5,000. How does that sound, Terry? That's what we do as wholesalers. Say, practice that pitch. Go back. Practice the formula, the WMAO, so that you're really good. You did it in the game. Put it up here like a tattoo on your forehead. No, don't do that, you guys. I know some of you are going to take me real serious to do that. So it's R times 70% minus repairs minus your $5,000 flip fee. Then last but not least, you have to do the MAO. That's for the person that had the MAO is the maximum allowable offer. That's for the person that has all the cash that you're going to flip this house to that you found because you didn't need to use credit, your money, getting a job, qualifying for any bank loans, talking to any realtors and riding around in their car with a qualification letter, pre-qualification letter, okay? You're going to flip it to the cash buyer. That cash buyer's formula is ARV times 70% minus repairs. That's it, you guys. That's how we do it in the real world. So go out, get this figured out, and make yourself some money. Hopefully somebody makes some money between now and the next time I talk to you. We got them on video. We'll put them in the group, and hopefully it'll inspire everybody. So go out, get this done, you guys. This will change your world if you get it right. Real estate works. You know it, and I know it. People are making money in your town. Why not you? Why not you? Okay, your family deserves it. You need to build some generational wealth. There's some things that your family needs financially. Let real estate pay for it. Let real estate pay for everything you want out of life. See you guys on the next call.